So as promised, it's 4:02. So I would like to welcome everyone, especially, of course, our presenters from Jet Reports in Quadira, who will be introducing themselves after my welcome. Also welcome to the participants from the QBS network, and hopefully you will find this really interesting and also something which you can use in your daily business. The event or the webinar is recorded, so we will use that and then also publish that on our website for future reference or for other cases. So if you have questions, you can IM or maybe after the first introduction and also webinar from Quadira, because they will be starting, and do that afterwards, and then you can just open the mic. Yeah. So from agenda, I think already said we will start with Quadira, and after Quadira, Jet Reports, and they will explain what they're doing. So up to you, and thank you for listening and joining us.
Yes, thank you very much, Nels, for this introduction. I'm Steven Schalks from Quadira. Here's a nice picture of myself. I'm an international account manager for Quadira, of course. The product I'm telling you about today is Advanced Forms Lite, especially for NAV. It's for NAV version 2015 and up. We do have some other possibilities for lower versions, but I'll talk about that solution in my slides. So advanced forms, we are applicable for any industry. We are in the document output and document output management sector. This is our solution. Our solution is a very powerful tool to create, distribute, and to archive documents. And of course, we think you should all use our solution, especially to add more value to your own proposition, and also add value to your customers. When you use our solution, we think your projects will be more effective at the end. So what's in it for you as a partner? The challenge you are facing is that creating documents is a very time-consuming, and even if you have to do small adjustments to a report, it can be very expensive, and it is very hard to explain to customers why it has to be so expensive. And our philosophy is that we think it should be more easy to simply adjust those documents. And we also think that maybe some customers of you are, well, they know a bit how to use the software, and we can also provide them this knowledge to simply adjust. Small adjustments to a report can be done by themselves. So it saves you a lot of time and effort, and it saves the customer also a lot of frustration to call you and have these small adjustments made, and so they can do it by themselves. The solution we are offering, Advanced Forms Lite for NAV. We designed this solution especially for the light version for the NAV market. You use a very the creating a document is with a graphical designer, so there's no coding needed or any knowledge to do so. It's just drag and drop. Building and maintaining reports is very user friendly. It's not very, you can, the end user can do it by themselves. Um, and also the document distribution and archiving is also done on the just in native in NAV. So there's not a separate solution. We are in NAV. So the expected results you can expect. For example, of course, you save a lot of time creating those documents. We also can offer a converter. So if you have like also the classic reports, so from the NAV 09, we can also convert them to the newer versions, so they don't have to redesign the reports to the newer versions. And also because our tool is so easy to use, you don't need those expensive developers to work on the reports. You can focus on your own business, and you don't have to worry about those documents anymore. You can focus on your own vertical you made, and those documents you can just do it yourself. Do it for example, a junior consultant, or give this a possibility to the end user. And this will result in faster implementations and, of course, better margins for you. So what do you think is the ideal end user? So what's in it for how could you sell this to your prospects? First of all, of course, if they are on older versions of NAV, they might have spent a lot of money and effort in creating documents. So you don't have to redesign those documents. They're already done. We can convert them to the newer version, no problem. Of course, the ideal end user is a completely new installment, but to be honest, there's not a lot of very new installments in the market, I guess. Also, the ideal end user will be somebody who can create its own documents. And of course, they always need some help from you, but you can give the possibility to your customer. What could you consider? If you have like upgrade projects, there's a lot of maybe there's a lot of money involved, time and money involved in the creating the documents part, because it's like 60% sometimes of the whole upgrade project you need for this. You can consider a solution like ours to help them with this upgrade project. And of course, you can give extra value to your own business because these documents they are creating. Yeah, you can focus on your own business and don't have to worry about those documents. So when you have to definitely walk away from the customers and our solution, we are it's a light version, and if your customer has more need for example, having data from other databases, or the data has to be stored in, for example, in a SharePoint location, this will not be solved in the light version. We do have a full version where we can help these customers also, but in this light version, things like this are not in it. So what are the key functions of our solution? Like I said, we have a report conversion. A big thing is the designer. This is where you can drag and drop the reports together. Distribution, of course, of the document. We have multiple email functionalities is within NAV, so you can have more options to mail. For example, like attachments. Think of attachments. We can send more attachments to the email, and we can also personalize the email that are sent out. The archive functionality you can see on the customer card. And if you have customers who are already in a cloud solution, NAV in a cloud solution, we can also help them with printing the documents in a cloud solution. For now, they have to make VPN connections. We can help them to eliminate those VPN connections. If you want more information about this, just give me a call, or I'll tell you more about this. For the full version, we also have a full version for advanced forms. We are focusing on workflow, and we are focusing on portal functionalities. For example, validation of outgoing documents, and think of digital forms, like just forms you can build in your workflow. So let's talk money. We have two separate licensing structures. You can do it in a monthly subscription, and we still have the normal perpetual license structure. So the monthly subscription is only 99 euros per installation per month. This is for 1 to 25 NAV users. And perpetual, 2,000 euros and 20% annual maintenance. This includes also help desk. And this is also for 1 to 25 NAV users. So if we calculate this and we say, okay, let's do this for 3 years, and let's say we have 10 new customers every year, if you calculate it, you'll get these results. If you want to have a personalized calculation, please contact me. We'll get through it together, and I'll show you how much revenue we can grow together. So a reference quote from one of our partners here in the Netherlands. It's Jos de Lang, uw Dynamics partner. What he tells here is that this is a joint venture. We had a meeting with his customer. His customer was uw Dynamics partner. He has a rental proposition, and he had a customer, and his customer was in the market for a rental proposition, and we were together to this customer, and this customer said, okay, I can see what Advanced Forms Lite for NAV can do for my organization. I can see it helps me as a customer to easily adjust small things to a report, and the customer also saw that it helps uw Dynamics partner to make the reports quicker. So at the end, this customer chose for the rental solution of uw Dynamics partner because he added Advanced Forms Lite for NAV in his project portfolio. So this was really a nice case to convince the customer to choose his solution with an add-on of our solution. And here are some quotes from our customers. Well, they're obviously they are very satisfied with the solution we are offering. So I hope if you want to see more about our software, please contact me or use your phone now to scan the QR code. If you are ready for next steps, we'll have to sign a partner agreement. Then we will give you a training to how to work with advanced forms Lite for NIV. You can use our partner support, sales support. It's for free. You'll get free support from our help desk. And if after you signed an agreement with us, you can download Advanced Forms Lite for NIV to use it for training purposes, for your own sales demos, and of course for your own use. So please scan in the QR code or contact or the contact information here on this the screen. And I'm very happy to show you the software. Please contact me directly. Here's my contact information. I will be very happy to show you the software by Skype or maybe personal. Depends how far you are from me. But I will be very happy to help you and show you the software. So thank you very much for your time and attention now. And I hope we'll meet soon in the future.